Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy joyfulsnakeyez coming back at you with another video, and today you guys are going to be watching some Call of Duty Cold War gameplay on the map Pines using the MAC 10. And let me just say, this was supposed to be a live commentary, but for some reason the microphone in my camera did not pick up the audio, and I don't know why, because literally after I realized it didn't pick up the audio, I went to go check again to make sure, like to record something to make sure that it was picking up audio, and it literally picked up the audio from that video. And I'm like, so for whatever reason, it just didn't decide to pick up that audio, but the next video I record, it happened to pick up that audio. Like, it's just annoying. So this was supposed to be a live commentary, but sadly it's not. But I still like the gameplay because it was enjoyable to play. I don't really use the MAC 10 a lot, but I decided to use it because, you know, it's a fun game. I also switch things up a little bit. But the commentary basically was about Call of Duty World War II. And since I'm not doing a live commentary anymore, which is annoying, we could still talk about it. So apparently there's a rumor going around from this guy who I guess has gotten a lot of rumors right about previous Call of Duty. So he has some weight behind him, you know. He's not just spitting out lies. Like, I guess his record of rumors and all that has almost been true like 99% of the time or something like that. So he's a pretty credible source according to other people. So going based on him, he posted a picture of Call of Duty World War II just like when it came out back in the day, like just a standard, the all guys I think on the D-Day ship with the World War II logo and all that. I'll show a picture on screen right now. And that's all he said. And then I guess somebody replied World War III question mark, and then he replied World War II, and just left it at that. So if we're going based on him and his credibility, we can safely assume that the next year or this year's Call of Duty is going to be Call of Duty World War II, either a sequel or just based in the same era. I think it's being made by Sledgehammer Games. That's what they're saying, or that's what the tweet said. Like, he had a caption with a little sledgehammer or a little hammer. So, you know, it's pointing at Sledgehammer Games making another Call of Duty World War II, whether it's a sequel or whether it's just a continuation of just that era, that time era, maybe different characters, same universe. I don't really know, but how do you guys feel about going back to World War II? Do you guys like the idea? Did you guys even like the first Call of Duty World War II? Let me know in the comments down below. Me personally, I actually did enjoy it. I did like the campaign. The graphics are great. The campaign itself was pretty decent. I can't say that I remember it all too much. You know, it had its ups and downs. I definitely did like the multiplayer in that game, especially with the Tommy gun. I will say towards the beginning of the life cycle, the multiplayer was you know, I didn't really like it all that much, but towards the end of it, it did get better, and it definitely, I think, holds its own now. From my thoughts on them going back to World War II, I don't mind it, honestly. It was a fun game, and there's definitely a lot to work with that time period. I think if they're doing it, I think they're going to be in a different setting than what we had with the previous World War II. So there's definitely a lot to work with. The only thing that's an issue with going back in time is that you're limited to the guns and the equipment and all that, and the kill streaks that were used, quote unquote used, back in that day. You know what the games are referencing. If you were to go more towards the futuristic side of things, you can definitely kind of make up your own weapons, your own kill streaks, your own little perks, your own gadgets and all that. There's definitely a lot more to work with when you go more futuristic than when you go back in the day, you know, to a time era like World War II and all that. But that's not to say they can't do it, because obviously they did it with Cold War. But even with Cold War right now, we are limited to certain things that were kind of mainly around during that time, which is not a problem necessarily. But, you know, it kind of, there's a lot more to be desired, I think, especially with the more futuristic Call of Duties. You can say a lot of it was a lot more interesting. It's a lot more fast. It's a lot more action-packed, a lot more things going on, a lot more variety in terms of the things you can use. So there's definitely a lot you can do with the futuristic setting. Me personally, I don't really care which setting they go for, because I'm gonna play it regardless. I don't really necessarily have a preference. I guess maybe the modern era would be my favorite, just because, you know, the modern guns, modern score streaks and all that just feel a little bit better. There's a lot more punch to them. Speaking of that, let me know, what is your preference for a Call of Duty game? Do you guys like a futuristic setting? Do you guys like a Cold War or a World War II setting? Or do you guys like the modern day setting? Let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, personally, I don't really care which way they go. you know, whether it be futuristic with jetpacks and all that, honestly, I was still going to play the game. It's not that I necessarily want it, but I'm still going to play it just to see how it is, because, you know, some people can do things differently. Like the developers can switch it up a bit, make it a little bit different, make it a little bit better. So we just have to wait and see whether or not they go for it. One thing I will say about the World War II setting, it's the Tommy gun. I really love the Tommy gun in any Call of Duty that they bring it in. So if they bring it in this game, I'm gonna be happy. I'm just saying that, you know, give me the Tommy gun in every single game, and I will love you forever, because that is the best gun ever to be brought into a Call of Duty, hands down. I will fight anybody on that statement. Okay, let's not go there. But other than that, there's not really much going on right now, because like I said, it is a little bit too early. We're only in February. I think rumors and leaks and the kind of videos, all that, don't start surfacing up to around, I think, May, June is when we kind of get our little hint, you know. Closer to E3 and game events like that is when they start releasing more information. But right now we're stuck with this guy. Like I said, he has been credible in the past, so we'll see if he continues to be credible right now, which most likely he will be if his track record is so good. I wouldn't doubt it. Like I said, World War II, it would be cool if they make a sequel to World War II, like with the same characters or something. I can't remember how the game ended, but if they kind of just play along that, just to, I don't know, just to push that setting along further, I wouldn't mind it. If they go a whole new set of characters, I also wouldn't mind it as well. But I wonder if they're gonna bring back zombies for World War II, because a lot of zombie players, I don't think, liked World War II. I think you know, the maps and all that, and how it did. I don't know, Jay, which is a big zombies YouTuber, didn't like World War II at all. I think he even like stopped playing it towards the end. So that's gonna be interesting to see if they do stick with the zombies setting, or if they kind of played into the Cold War aspect. I honestly don't know. Like if they combine it somehow, maybe they can do that. I'm not sure. And also if they're gonna bring Warzone along, because Warzone is going to be with the future Call of Duties to come. So if they add it, that's also going to be interesting as well, because Warzone is kind of in the modern day with a little bit of, you know, Cold War now, and maybe World War II. Honestly, it's going to be honestly so confusing to see where they go with this. But I am interested to see how they do it and how they kind of go about this problem and this little hurdle they got going on. But I guess only time will tell until the first official like information drop or leak or whatever comes out. So we just have to wait and see till then. But yeah, guys, I'm ending it there. If you guys enjoyed this one, see more Call of Duty Cold War gameplay, let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know how you guys feel about possible World War II V2, I guess, coming out later this year. Do you guys want that? Do you guys not care? You guys can stick with Cold War? Let me know in the comments down below. But this has been your boy Joyfulsnakeyez. I will catch you in the next video. And remember, stay joyful and game on.